Friends, the role which we are talking about today has grown over 1000% as far as the demand is concerned across globe. And this demand is very legit because this role is a mixed bag of multiple skills, a very challenging role. But if you can crack this role, if you can become good at targeting these roles, you can demand very high packages, especially in India market, because this role is now becoming mainstream. Previously, it was very product driven role, very specific to product companies, but now you will see it coming into service companies and consulting companies as well. So the role which we are talking about today is AI FDE. Now the question arises, what is FDE? So FDE stands for Forward Deployed Engineer. Okay, as the name suggests, this particular role is a mixed bag of a developer, a solution architect, a person who's there and sitting directly with the customer right in their office, in their environment. And most importantly, this guy is not selling, this guy is not designing, this guy is not making PPTs, this guy is actually building and shipping real products, real solutions to the customer, staying within the customer boundaries. So a forward deployed engineer, and I'm taking AI FDE because FDE we'll talk about, there are different types of FDE roles, but AI FDE is where the most attraction and the attention is. So a forward deployed engineer would be at the cusp of these three different skill set, okay, which I call as B, C, D. So somewhere here FD sits. B stands for build. As I already said, as a FD, you are not there to talk in good English and sell things up. You have to go there and build things. So that's why you have to be very good with your languages, very good with your logic, the business understanding, everything, in order to build something useful for the customer. And you can understand the pressure as well, because you are sitting right in front of the customer. You, unlike a software engineer role. Okay, so in software engineer role, so in SE roles, you are basically a part of engineering team sitting within your company or just engaging with the customer or occasionally. Okay, so there's minimal interfacing, but here you are right on the money. You are building things for the customer. So building, this skill is very important. Second is customer or client focus. So this is a very client or customer focus role. So you will be sitting right, as I said, in the company, in the client's offices, and you need to understand business also. You need to understand where the customer's pain point is. You have to understand it, suggest solutions, and then build it. So now here you were kind of talking like a software engineer where we are building. Here you are talking something similar to like a solution architect, because you will be proposing solutions. But again, solution architect proposes the solution and then passes it on to the engineering team. But as a forward deployed engineer, you are the best of best. Okay, so that's why whatever you are recommending as a solution, you need to build it. If you are just a surface level person in terms of AI, in terms of your knowledge, if you lack depth as far as building things are concerned, then definitely it is not a perfect role for you, because in order to demand from the market a good package, you have to deliver results in this particular role. But again, hear me out, you might get interested in this role once you hear about the packages. And third is deploy. So generally what happens is, whenever we are into any new customer engagement, we are generally doing proof of concepts, or we are doing something on the sandbox, giving them a prototype or MVP to play with, and it looks very hunky at the start, but by the time it reaches production, it has lost its value. It is not delivering what we promised, and by that time customer is already frustrated. So FD's role is to be the part of the whole customer journey, right from the inception, right from when we sell an idea, sell a solution, sell a product, sell a service to a customer, till the time it reaches production. And even when it is in support, FD stays there forever. And that's what makes this journey very exciting and very challenging at the same time. So you need to build, you need to engage with the customer, and you need to deploy. Now, what are some different types? So I would say that FD is a very good mix of a solution architect, a bit of software engineer, and a bit of pre-sales guy. All of this comes in combination. Like you might have some skill of this, some of this, or some of this, but in all of this, the thing which will matter is how you build and how you deploy. These are the two most important things. Okay, you need to know how to build and how to deploy. Now with FD, obviously AI FD is one aspect of it, but then in this you can go as infra FD. Okay, so you will be working on setting up the infrastructure for any kind of AI solution, or any solution for that matter. FD is not limited to AI, but I'm just giving you some references, some roles which you can target. Data FD, so you would be going as data engineer, and you will be directly building data pipelines for the customer. You can also target security, so you would be be working directly with the customer, building the security posture around your AI solutions, which will be very, very important. So yeah, these are some roles which you can target. I think there is again a generic role which is AI solution engineer, FDE, or solution FDE. Now don't quote me on these roles because these names keeps on changing, but this would be someone who has come from previously from a consulting background, who has been a solution architect, and he can then play the role of FDE with building its skills and building its knowledge across these different skill sets which we have talked. So this is AI FDE role which is becoming very, very popular now, getting mainstream. And from the packages perspective, the packages start somewhere from 18 lakhs and goes up till 50 plus package. So you can understand how much demand these roles can have, because you're literally running the business, you're literally delivering results, and it is not an easy thing to do. So now the question arises, what is your roadmap to become FDE? Okay, and for that I have come up with a framework which is called as SHIP. So let's understand that. So guys, the framework which we will now take is SHIP framework. So SHIP means S for shipping, literally shipping something very small. It could be a very small agentic AI workflow. It could be a very small POC, proof of concept, or MVP which you can build and start learning. Give yourself 0 to 3 months in this area, because here you will understand the core concepts of any AI architecture. What is RAG? What is model context protocol? What is LLM? What is agentic AI? What is embedding? What is a vector database? What is chunking? All these kind of things you will start understanding and building yourself. You will get your hands dirty here. In 3 to 6 months, you will start going for H, which is hardening. What is hardening? Hardening means you will start applying things which would be peripheral to your main use case but would be needed for real use cases, like deploying it on AWS, deploying it on any cloud. By the way, if you are building anything on cloud, or if you are interested in AWS cloud, then go check the link in the description. There is a master cheat sheet where we have simplified 163 AWS services in 1 or 2 lines with real examples. So it would be very good for you before an interview or before a certification exam. And if you want to start your journey on AWS, then also there's a link, you can check it. By the way, the guide is absolutely free. How to add OAuth authentication in your whole solution. All these kind of peripheral use cases you can start building. Now, once these two are done, you will go to integrate. Now, integrate means that you will start looking for some business problems or use cases, business case studies, which could directly be impacted by what you are building, or maybe you can integrate it within your own solution, and you need not to deploy a production ready thing. What you are doing is you're taking up a case study and you're seeing, and you're actually writing an article, for example, and writing something on your GitHub repo that how we can use this solution to fix that problem. So this will make this very, very relevant, this whole case study. And then finally, when you are spent 6 months plus, then you can position yourself and start targeting. So that's the P. You can showcase yourself on GitHub. You can start writing about it on LinkedIn, maybe some newsletter or blog posts, and position yourself as an expert or someone who's aspiring to be an expert in this FDE role. And if you can do this hard work, and if you're ready for that grind, then you can demand package which none of the other roles could imagine at this point of time. So if you're someone who's interested, then go for it, and let me know if you want more information about this role. I will do my own research and come. All these roles I have not done myself, but I try to do this research, keep coming back to you with all the knowledge which I collect and help you guys, take the best call for your career. So in case you want to learn anything similar for any other role, then do let me know. I will try to make a similar video on that as well. And until next time, keep learning, keep sharing, and keep growing. Bye for now.